Yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. I do want to get started with some calls.
Yes, let's take calls.
Okay, let's do it. First, I have William here on the line from Queensland, Australia. Hey, William, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? This is the first time I've called this show. I'm just kind of curious of what you do in this show. Just asking a couple of questions of just what you do on here.
Well, most people watch the show first before they call in, but you know what? You're watching today. That's really cool. This is a show produced by the Atheist Community of Austin. This is a show where I ask people what they believe and why, and we talk about different kinds of beliefs, whether it's Christianity, Buddhism, whether we went on a tulpa stint for a little bit, veganism, anti-natalism, just whatever. And so, that's kind of what we do. And then I have a guest featured every week. This week is Phil Ferguson here joining me. And so, that's basically it.
That sounds great. So, I would say I would identify myself as a Christian. I did go to an Anglican school as a kid. I have an aunt who is Christian, and I kind of go to church with her and help people out. I haven't ever really sat down and seriously thought about what I believe. I just kind of just go along with what my family is doing, and it hasn't really bothered me. So I just kind of just believe it. I enjoy it, and it's kind of what I do at the moment. So I just wanted to
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. Thanks for calling it and letting us know. Of course, Phil and I are both atheists.
I am.
And so, we talk about religion quite a bit. And we talk about the reasons for why people believe in stuff. Again, that's kind of the point of this show. So I guess my first thing is, if you believe because your family believes, do you think that, would you trust somebody else's belief because their family believes something? For example, would you trust a Muslim's beliefs to be true because their families believe that?
I would accept them. Yeah, I would.
Well, I'm delighted that you would accept them, but do you think their beliefs are true?
I mean, it is really hard to say. There's a lot of things to weigh up, I guess.
Fair enough.
When it comes down to actual truth of what's actually real, I would say that science would be the only thing that is certain as being completely true because there is evidence that backs it up.
Okay.
I don't see the as religious people to be bad people in any stretch of the imagination. So.
Sure, but that's interesting. So, do you think science validates the beliefs of Christianity?
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay. So, if you use science as a way of validating someone's beliefs, but you also know that science doesn't validate Christianity, then what really lies at the heart of your reason for belief?
Kind of just to, prove that I'm a good person, I guess.
Do you think you need Christianity to be a good person?
No, I don't.
Okay, so why Christianity then?
I don't know. It's basically
It's the default for your family?
I guess so. The only religion I've really been exposed to, I guess. It's the only one I really know that much about. So,
I would love for you to try going to some different religious services and thinking about those and calling us back and tell us what you think of their services and their religion. I think that'd be fascinating.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, William. Speaking of, kind of other religious services, I had an experience a couple of years ago, I've told before on this show, with some Hare Krishnas, which is a sect of Hinduism. And I had this meditation kind of session with these folks, and I definitely felt something in that moment. And I was still kind of a believer at the time, but I was also kind of thinking through some things as a Christian, by the way, a believer as a Christian. And I realized, wow, I had this intense, what I would describe at the time as spiritual experience with these people. And I realized I don't share any of these beliefs with these people. And I kind of had this moment of, wow, if I can have this in a group of people in a Hindu sect, I'm sure religious people all around the world can have kind of these experiences that kind of validate their own beliefs. But if we can all have these experiences, then that doesn't make any claim of any religion, exclusively true. if we're basing our belief on experiences or just, what we grew up around.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like I grew up as a Christian as well. And I would say a lot of my beliefs came from just being around my family. But when I, like what Phil was saying, started to explore a little bit, I kind of opened my mind a little bit and I got to where I am today. And I would be curious to see where life takes you if you're willing to explore some of that.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Cool. Well, do you have any questions for us? I'm sure this is your first time calling into atheists on the show, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. About the coronavirus, I still really don't know that much about it. Do you have any idea where it actually came from? How it got its name?
Well, I actually don't know the name, but I know the brewery that makes Corona beer is not happy.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm pretty confident it came from China.
Wuhan, China.
There you go.
And so it was originally called the Wuhan colloquially it was the Wuhan coronavirus. The World Health Organization and other people, since the swine flu, actually don't use specific names or places when talking about their diseases, because after the swine flu, people were killing pigs left and right because they thought, and it's like, oh, well, now it's called the new coronavirus. What's it called? Novel coronavirus. So it's the NCOV now. NCOV 2019, I believe, because it's in reference to the year that they kind of figured it out.
Could be.
And so that's kind of the term they use now. But yeah, it came from, as far as we know, Wuhan, China. It's come down to other places in Italy and stuff like that.
I would guess that if you went to Wikipedia, it would have a nice entry on it and maybe learn more than just us morons.
Right. We're definitely not exclusively experts on the coronavirus, but we're more interested in some other stuff as well. But I guess I'm more curious because I've never had a Christian call in and just say yeah, what's up?
We're glad you did.
Usually, when the Christians call in, they're like, here's my argument for why I believe my thing. And we kind of go from there. So you're kind of changing the game here on us, William, which I appreciate. I'm not, this is a novel situation for me. I'm just not sure what's going on here. But I'm happy you're here, William. I'm happy you're here.
We'd love to hear from you again.
Yeah.
I think I might leave it there. I might call you back again sometime, but yeah, I think that's enough for me for the day. So
okay, great.
Thank you, William.
Well, yeah, call it next week, and if you got something else for us, let me know. But William, thanks again for calling in. I hope to